Hi everyone, welcome ride. My name is Sydney, and a little bit about this channel is we talk about the equine industry, the business industry, and marketing, and try and put it together all within this one channel. So if you noticed, we're in a kitchen today. I figured it'd be fun to go over 2 different recipes you can make at home for your horses or equine. I'll leave down below in the description box where I found some of these recipes. Now you can find many recipes, say on Pinterest, on Instagram, on Facebook, on just the internet by typing in equine horse treats. Now today I don't have all the ingredients, so I will be kind of substituting things that may be a little different, and I'll let you know along the way. Also below in the description, I'll leave the recipe that I used. Today we'll be starting off with the ultimate horse cookie. The temperature for your oven should be at 300. Baking is about 28 to 32 minutes. And what you'll need is 1 carrot, 1 apple, I should say 1 apple, half a cup of molasses, which we'll be substituting, 2 cups of oats, half to 3/4 cup flour. Sorry, I had to take a moment to look up to make sure this is correct on the recipe. So it is half to 3/4 cup flour, 1 tablespoon vegetable oil, and 1 tablespoon water. You can also substitute these if your horse is allergic to some of these items by just looking it up on Google, which I did. So let's get started. So to get a quick look overview, these are the items that I'll be using within our first cookies. So let's go ahead and start the oven up at 300. Let that preheat. Okay. Gotta grab a bowl. And a plate. So I'll take one of my carrots. Looks like a good carrot. I like breaking off both ends and just throwing them away. So now we will grate our carrots. I should note I'm no professional cook, by the way, and make sure you double check your recipe because sometimes mine don't come out very well. looks like I'm done with that carrot. Now we have carrot sprinkles. I'm just going to put it in this bowl to add everything else with it. Okay, so it says 1 apple. I don't have an apple on hand, but I do have applesauce. So I'm going to put a cup of this in there, hoping that it evens out to about an apple. Okay, next is a 1/2 cup of molasses, which we're going to substitute with organic blue agave. Now, consult your vet or check the history of your horse or equine to see what they're allergic to. And then substitute it with something else that they may not be allergic to. Next is 2 cups of oats. I might need you guys to come with me and help me clean my kitchen afterwards. Next, I'm going to do a half a cup of flour. Then I need to wash my hands real quick. Next is 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil. And then lastly, 1 tablespoon of water. Okay, that should be everything. Now we need to mix it all together. I'm trying to think of how to describe this smell, and it smells like apples and sugar, essentially. Okay, I think I mixed it all around. That's what it looks like now. Okay. Now we need to form them into ball-sized. So I need to grab the pan and parchment paper. I'm just going to use an ice cream scoop instead of using my hands. Okay, I need to get another pan because there's already 12 on this one pan and I still have more in the bowl. So let's do that real quick. Okay, so we made about 18, there's a little small one, so roughly 18, of these small balls of this cookie. You definitely can see the carrot in it, that's for sure. So let's put now we're going to put this in the oven for, let me double check, 28 to 32 minutes or until golden brown. So we'll keep an eye on it, but let's go ahead and put it in the oven. Okay, now let's set the timer. Okay, I went ahead and did 28 and let's see how that works out. But let's get started on the next cookie. So the next cookie is called a jet no-bake cookie. I have the recipe here. This also will be linked down in the description box if you're curious or want to try and make this on your own. I'm trying to figure out how to sit in front of the camera. There we go, that's a little better. Okay, so what you'll need is half a cup of peanut butter, and if your horse is allergic to it, you can always substitute it. 3/4 cup powdered sugar, 3/4 cup milk, 1 cup oats, 3/4 cup granola, and a 1/4 cup apple chips crushed, which some of this we don't have, so we're going to just substitute it for what we do have. Let's go get started on these. Okay, so we'll go ahead and start mixing it all together. First, I need another spatula item. peanut butter. I'm going to use this dirty plate to put the stuffing in. Okay, I'm gonna go wash the peanut butter off. Next is 3/4 powdered sugar. Almost lost the powdered sugar and everything there. Oops. This is quite a bit of powdered sugar. Okay, that was like a guess of 3/4. Okay, let's move on to the milk next. This is also 3/4 of milk. Okay, next we'll do a cup of oats. Next is 3/4 granola, but I'm just gonna put the whole bag because I know this is less than 3/4 of a cup. And it might look and taste a little different than if you use actual granola, because this is hot cocoa granola for cereals. But it works, right? I'm gonna feed it to my husband anyway. He'll be fine. Next is 1/4 of apple, and since we don't have apple chips crushed, we're going to substitute it for what we had to substitute the apple, which is applesauce. I feel like I have stuff all on my fingers. Okay, now we can mix it all together and then we'll put it in the ball form again like we did the other ones. Hopefully my husband approves of these. We'll find out. It smells like, to give you a description of how it smells, it essentially smells like powdered sugar and just pure sugar. I wonder if it's like a running theme, like just the horse treats are just sugary. It'll get a little pep in their step, essentially. Oh, now you can taste you can smell the peanut butter and sugar together. Okay, so here's what it looks like. I'm trying to give you a best view as I can. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to wash this scoop off real quick that we used in the last cookie, and we'll scoop it on to another pan with parchment paper on it. I feel like using those apple chips wouldn't have made this cookie as runny. Now, just so you know, from the granola, it looks like chocolate because of the chocolate oats that I used that humans, so my husband and I, eat for breakfast. So I do not recommend using that. Please note that these treats are not for horses because I substituted it for something that I do not recommend feeding your horse. Each equestrian is their own, so you can do what you want with your horse. But I'm not condoning to do this as an equine treat for your horse. You want to actually use granola. Okay, my pan's full and it looks like I got 12 on it again, so we need to get something else to put the rest on it. I'm going to use I'm going to use a cutting mat. Hopefully this works. We'll find out. I hate when they glue it together on the inside. Come on. Okay, so I got about 17-ish. The last one obviously was small again. So these are the few recipes that I am trying out and typing in equine treat recipes. So today I won't be feeding it to an equine because I did substitute that that I do not recommend giving to an equine. So my husband will be the guinea pig on telling us if they were good, if they were not so good. So we'll find out later about how they taste. So we're going to let these sit for a while so they can start firming up because they were quite liquidy. And I'm thinking it's because of substituting it with applesauce. So hopefully they get a little more hardened up. But let's go check our oven cookies real quick. So that's what they're looking like so far. Actually looking good. And we have about 8 minutes left on the clock to see what they will be looking like when they're all done. And then here's how the other cookie looking like so far. But let's start cleaning this mess that I just made with you guys. Oh goodness. Let's see if we can do it in the 8 minutes on the clock. Okay, now we have about 7 minutes. Hopefully we can get this clean in time. But I am gonna have to scooch you on over here so okay, I have to use what is holding you up real quick. It's this. Okay, hopefully you didn't get too seasick there. Okay, we're down to 3. I have to get the floor cleaned up as well. So let's get the vacuum. So I'm not going to mop because I don't have time right now. And same with the dishes. So I'll do those off camera, but no, they're getting done. And we're down to 49 seconds of our baked cookies in the oven. You definitely can smell the carrot from the whiff I got from it. And they definitely look golden brown. So I think the 28 minutes was like the perfect amount of time. At least for the size that I made. Okay, so let's take you through another quick walk. Let's take you through another quick walkthrough of how our cookies came out today. Okay, so these are the baked cookies that we made. Let me grab the recipe. Of the ultimate horse cookie. And again, I'll leave this in the description box below of the recipe. That little one doesn't look too appetizing. But you definitely can smell the oats and the carrots in it. Okay, let's move on to our other cookie, the Jet Note Bake cookie. They're definitely starting to look like they're hardening up a little more as they're sitting here longer. And that is a marshmallow. Thanks again for joining this not so normal equine video, and we look forward to seeing you guys in future videos. I'll leave in a clip at the end on what my husband thought of these cookies and if he would recommend them. Appreciate all your likes, comments, and subscribes, and look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye everyone.
I'm trying chocolate one. Not bad.
What's it taste like?
I get the chocolatiness and I taste peanut butter, honey.
Okay.
Or I can definitely tell there's granola in it. Not bad. A little messy, but that's okay with me. Okay. Now this one has orange shavings on it. So I'm gonna give that a whirl, even though
Is that a no-go?
it's not, it's just weird. Like, there's like no real taste to it.
Okay.
Kind of like that I can pinpoint. There's a unique taste, which is not bad and not good. But there's a taste to it. I'm trying to describe the texture too. It's like the bottom part of a muffin.